Alright, in this video we're checking out the Eachine Novice-II. Did a video on the Novice-I previously. Basically it's the ducted or whoop version of this guy. This is basically 65mm prop version, so it's pretty similar, but obviously it's going to have a little bit more power, I think, because it's got bigger props. It's going to have the same transmitter with the same issues as before, so if you want to check out that video, I'll link it down in the description. I've already updated the rates inside the drone. Hopefully it'll be good. We'll see. I just sort of took a guess, but I'll maybe if I make an adjustment, I'll put it up on the screen. And I'll be recording all of the flights on the Eachine FPV watch here, the RD200. They have different goggles in this one. It's the EV900 or VR900 or something like that. A little bit different, a little bit bigger screen. I don't know. We'll see. I just took a quick look at it. It just seemed like it's a little bit brighter than the 05s that were in the other kit, but I'll see how it feels. The foam on here is really thin. It does kind of dig in to your face, and then the nose area is really tiny. So if you're not liking that, you're not going to like these goggles. Okay, so flying in acro mode again is pretty tough on this setup, so I'm just going to go into stability mode. Yeah. So this controller definitely is the weak point of this kit. These goggles are better, I think, than the ones in the Novice-I. But I would recommend, if you're going to be using this controller, fly in stability mode. I know some other people can fly in acro mode, but I'm not able to with this controller. It's such a large dead zone, but you can fly it around. It's not too bad. It's got a decent tune. You can see kind of jerks around there because of the way I have the rates set up on here. It doesn't do much in the middle, and very sensitive on the outside of the sticks. This is normal. So it's been. Yeah. But I just don't feel like I have on something like this large. This is going to be much more faster. I would stick with the Novice-I. I would only get this if you were going to throw away the controller. And I will bind this to my X-Lite later in a follow-up video, in case some of you guys just want to buy this for the drone itself, or maybe just the motors and make your own drone. You could do that also with the Novice-I as well. All the parts, the motors, flight controller are available separately if you want to just use it. The parts are decent; they're not bad. This controller is just not that great. This goggle is actually, I think, better than what's on the Novice-I. It's a bigger screen, brighter. Definitely, I feel like I can see better on this one. I don't know, something about this controller I think is also, it seems like it's got an even larger dead zone than the one on the Novice-I. I know it's the same, but it feels like it has an even larger dead zone. So I did the same thing. I just reduced the rates to like 0, but this time I also added some expo as well. So the rates are pretty low. You're going to need to do that for this particular controller. Wish I could fly at acro to see what kind of capabilities this has, but I think a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. I'll have another video later where I'll bind this up to my X-Lite. If you guys want to see how this flies as an acro machine, but again, we're flying two 1S batteries, so it's not ideal. You get more voltage sag. Let's see what the punch out's like here. So it's got a little bit of punch. You can hear those props going, but you can also see that voltage sag. Let's try that again. See that voltage sag there? It's not as bad as on the smaller 300 milliamp hour 1S lipos. And these are a little bit bigger, so not as bad. But then again, you have a lower kV motor in this one and bigger props, so it's more efficient as well. So I'm already flying for like 4 minutes. I mean, it's okay. If you want to start off flying stability mode, you know, if you reduce your rates to what I have here, it'll fly like this. But I say if you want to advance to acro mode, get a different transmitter, like the X-Lite or the Jumper T12 or T16. Anyway guys, I'm going to call it quits for this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Talk to you guys in the next one. Alright, so let's take a quick look inside. What's in the package here and what's different from the Novice-I. So the controller is the same as before. I did talk about how to use that in that video. Basically, you got your 3 position switches on the front that are just basically you press the button, it'll cycle through the 3 positions. You have your on-off button here, bind button here, and your different channels here. And the channels 7 and 8 are pressing down on the throttle and the right stick. Got a little monitor holder here, and then you use 4 AAA batteries in the back that are not included. This is the goggle, and you power it on here. Charge the battery via this USB plug right here. You can do an auto switch by long pressing this button and change your bands and channels using this button here. And that's it for this one. Pretty simple. 2 whip antennas are included. Got an AV in over here, and then I'll show you what the screen looks like. I didn't think it looked that bad, although some people might disagree with me. This is the drone. I'll talk about that here in a second. Here are the batteries. They're included here. PH2 connector. Kind of looks like a GNB 450, but now they're saying this is a 460. And it mounts in these 3D printed parts that are on the bottom of the drone. Pretty snug fit. It's not too easy to get in there, but yeah, it'll hold it no problem even when it crashes. HQ T-prop here, 65mm T-prop. You can see got some scuff marks from some of the crashes. The motor is in 1103, 8500 kV motor, obviously running on 2S with these. The connector back here, it's got the same same flight controller that the Novice-I came with, but a different video transmitter. This one looks kind of like the Happy Model whip video transmitter. You got a buzzer there, which is different. I don't think the Novice-I has a buzzer. And this one, instead of the run cam, this one has a Caddx, I think. So it's a little bit different camera. The Caddx EOS 2, but yeah, runs these 65mm props, no problem. When you put this in the box, the antenna does get crushed down like this, so you have to bring it back up, make sure it doesn't get in the props, otherwise it's going to get smashed up. And then you got your receiver antenna here. You can just bind that in the, actually sorry, you don't have to bind anything, it comes already bound to the transmitter. And the only thing I changed was the rates for the video, as you saw earlier. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Anyway, so here's a quick look at the monitor of the goggles. It's okay, it's like a 16:9 monitor, nothing too special, but you know, it's a pretty cheap kit. I thought it was okay. The only issue I had with the goggles was this very thin foam, so it just dig into your face, and then it's got a very small nose area here. Other than that, it's just a basic goggle. It works. I thought the screen was, you know, decent, not great, but passable and usable. So that's pretty much everything that's in the box.